Hello everyone, today we are going to learn the difference between the text typography from the Bootstrap 4 and the normal HTML without any CSS and such. So the first thing we want to do is pasting the Bootstrap code, right? So you can import it from the Google. I will leave it in the description if you don't have it already. Okay. The first thing is the titles. If you look at the right part of the screen, you can see that the headings are way bigger, right? Bolder, and have, of course, a different font, the different family font family. I think it's font family. If you remove it, save it, it looks smaller, less bolder, and with a different font family. After this, we have the display classes. If I put class in here, I put display 1, it will become even bigger, but way bigger. I can put display 1, display 2, 3, and 4. Each one can have each other, you see? So if I put display 2 in this way, I can put class display 1 in the second heading, right? It will start looking bigger. It's true, but if both are 1, we can equal. That's the class display. If you want to make something different than the normal headings in Bootstrap. The other one, it's the small class. Okay, so if you not the class element, if you come here, you have two headings, the heading 1 and the heading 2. You can put the tag small, right? And in the small, you can put something like 1. 1 is very little, so extra. Okay, so you can see inside the heading, you can add any heading from the 1 to the 6. You can put the small tag and it will look a little bit smaller than the heading, but if you remove it from the heading, right, and you put out of it, not only it will go down because the heading is a block display element, the extra will look very small, and it works in every heading, as I just said. Now the mark, right? The mark will simply, in the Visual Studio Code it doesn't work very well. The mark, it will simply mark something with a yellow, let me show you, marked. I don't know if you can see, but it's a very light yellow, right? Now the ABR tag, okay? I'm not going to put a title, but if you put something like hello, it will have a dot underline. Now to use a block quote changed by Bootstrap, you need to put a class called BLOCKQUOTE. Yes. So in here you just put something like hello, and out of it I think you can put the person. No, it's not it. Wait a minute. Don't forget it. The block quote is just for a lot of text, you see. And in the down you put the footer, and you say from me, something like that. But you need to have this class BLOCKQUOTE footer, okay? And it will, I can remove this if, and it will create a bigger if and a smaller thing, beautier thing, okay? So if you want to put a phrase from someone else, you just put the BLOCKQUOTE, class BLOCKQUOTE, and the footer with the class BLOCKQUOTE footer. Now the DAL needs a little bit bigger, so I'm just going to copy and paste it so you can see. Yes. Yeah. It's a little bit bigger, so I just copy and paste it. It will look like this. The data title will be a little bit thicker, yes, a little bit bolder, and the rest, the description, not the description, the data, right, will be a little bit smaller, right, smaller and less smaller. Now in Bootstrap, the tag code is used to select something that is code. Span. In the middle of the phrase, use something. You just put span. I don't know why, but it just makes it pink. Okay. Now the KDB element. Okay. The KDB element. KDB element will simply put a dark background and the lighter word. So just put Control plus Shift plus D. You save it? It's not moving. Wait. I just put in the reverse way. It needs to be KBD, not KDB. Okay. And if you don't know, just for your knowledge, this thing just opens the last page closed in a browser. Okay. Now the last one I'm going to show you, it's the pre tag. Okay. Pre tag will mostly be used for code, but it will save the enters, right? It will save the enters and the spaces. Not these. You see that it will save it. When you are using pre, you are going to need to put the max left you can, so it will not start appearing in the middle of the page. Because if you put some tabs, you see, it will go a little bit bad. Or if you just want to do it, you can even do that. So, right, it's kinda hard to make your code quite clean. Bootstrap has a lot of more stuff in the text and typography. If you want, you could just simply search for Bootstrap for documentation online in Google and make yourself a research. Hope you guys enjoyed and see you soon.